За шамана ответит. Кузена он моего забрал. Сейчас мы, кузенчик, тебя спасем, блин. Опа, что это? Какой-то алтарь. Угу. Ладно. Перья.
King Vinbar, why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it. You are too blind.
О, сейчас возня будет.
Leave him.
Матрица. Ну все, блядь. А, это не такой уж он, блядь, крутой, ну.
That's enough. Free him.
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Free him. Damn it.
Ебическая сила. И ты мне пизды получишь. Брони нету. Ух ты, тварина. Ты за это ответишь, блядь. Давай, 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 давай. Давай, 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 еще раз. Нахуй.
You're right. Let's go see him quick. Captain! Wake up, please! I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you here.
Не знаю, что бы я делал без этой пушки. Полдня бы сидел, мочил бы в этим, блядь. Зубочисткой, блин.
Three days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
Так, здесь мои вещи. Что ты тут? Бабка стырить захотела что-то? А, тут сундучки. Давно я здесь не лазил. Ладно, погнали.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you, but Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand. It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onmol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enonmil Frictum?
Yes, I passed the trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glenda. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Походу вот здесь откроется карта. Здесь пустота какая-то. Ладно. Так, чепуха, блин. У нас есть что, зелье здоровья. Короче, нет ни хера, да, от тебя, блин. Значит, в ближайшее время война не намечается ни с кем. Так, вот. Привет, дерево.
Good day, Glenda.
Beort Tirtomat, currents of Katasach. We learned of his death. And they washed Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kirtonsida. What happened? How could a friend of Katasach do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enonmil Frictiman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
And they washed Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide, all the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem say.
Да, бешкельме, блядь. Так, ну что, поехали заручаться. Давай отсюда начнем. Это сейчас только пиздежа будет. Три аборигена будут сейчас, блядь, просто тупо сядут на ухо и будут зачесывать. Бла-бла-бла, бла-бла-бла, блядь. Первый.
What do you seek?
I'm the bearer of bad.
Dead, but
Glendan.
that's true. Since she drive away the Renaigse and take back our oil,
Will you drive us away too?
we will drive away the Renaigse.
I see. If you were to be elected, to allow me to meet Enon Miel, only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease?
I have my own reasons. But
You have helped my people. You are our... Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary. Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the... Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings. A holy place not far. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree. And do not worry, I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If
Anything more?
I need to be going.
Wow, well, I'm saying.
Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet an enemy?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
I hope you and your allies share the same ideas. Because once the crown is on their head, we will have to follow their course.
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
И что? короля можно сгонять? Или сразу корону? Давай к этому сгоняем. Сейчас чисто по поручениям побегаем. А потом и за короной. Чтобы у нас висячих квестов не было. Блин, а и каждый из этих 3 королей может дать по одному заданию. Это еще 3 задания. Жесть. Вот если они втроем бы об одном думали. Так, мне надо попасть... Четко попал. Так, сюда, да. Да. Так, в следующий раз, чтобы больше лута было, понял? Рогатый. Всё, нет, ничего. Что там, кашу варишь?
I'm the bearer of bad news. Vinbar.
We haven't seen him in a long time.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take...
I am not looking for power, but different. I fear the other kings may want war, or be more. The Renaissance brought chaos with them, and we cannot change the past. And chasing up the wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, we must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaissance humility and to
I would like to meet Enon Mir Frictamen in order to find an antidote. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karans of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Mir Frictamen. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, the High Kings of old were elected. The one who became the first Guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were...
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings near the village of Ignamri. And at its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, it is a deeply holy place. And the Guardian will not let... If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and...
Ровно, ясно. Так, с этой короной мы сами можем стать кем-то, короче, стать. Подожди, а где наша эта хиромантия? Вот она спрятана, блядь. Так, ты последний у нас остался. Так, последний, блин. Так, ну пока я второму предпочтение отдаю. Он за мир во всем мире, там все дела. Подлечить землю. Так, ты.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King...
But why have you come to notify me of such...
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will...
It is true. And I will back. I understand that you may be worried about my intention. I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Henon.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the...
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said the first...
And where is the first Guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far, the entrance to his burial path that leads to it, marked by his spears. But beware. Nada. Anything else?
Нет, это какой-то хитрый, блядь. Молись дальше. Короче, рогатому предпочтение даем, не рогатому, второму. Как он у нас называется сейчас? Открываем. Так. Это не здесь у нас. Здесь. Здесь бедри. Походу здесь в этот проход надо пройти, да? Ладно. Погнали. Найдем эту корону, блин.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Так, пойдем вот этих бомбанем. И туда. Чё ты не бьешь его, блядь? Этот походу не был. Вот они, палки, блядь. Несколько колья, копья. Вот он, блядь. Ух, тут нам походу сейчас пиздюлин даст. Ладно. Приступим, бля. Ух, как ты можешь, да? Я тоже так могу, смотри. Не вздумай умирать. Давай, добиваем. Ох ты, блядь. Петушка, блядь. Дай ему коронный. Дай мне коронный ему. И что? Погнали. Ну, не такой уж он и сильный. Даже интересно как-то было его побить, пострелять. Так. Угу. Это короткий путь, это длинный. Да, в тот раз эти болот вылезли одни чудики. В этот раз мы пройдем тихо. Блять. Олень. Олень. Не, мы этого не сможем, блять. Ух ты. Дай мне разочек ему. На нахуй. Так, что у них пожитки? Туда или туда? Это спуск, значит туда. Тихо идем.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No, you came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Mirfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice.
Садись, пиздюлин дадим тебе, блядь. Рыжая, блядь.
I won't leave without it.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Ох, как ты меня, блядь, роняешь, блядь.
Enough. I accept my fate. Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it. So
С
it
прической, как у хохлушки, блин.
So it seems indeed. We will meet again at Dorhat Genadu. Until then, Deirdre.
Что? Съебались? Ладно. Я думал, еще раз возня будет. Так, въебем этих, да? Давай. Сели. Ух ты, блядь. Какой ты, блядь. Тыра-перепан. Блин, ах. Сейчас тебе помогу, братуха, блядь. Тут какая-то тварина. Ну нахуй. Давай, ты иди, детка. Я бегу, блядь. Три ствола ей как дадим, блядь. 3 шпаги. Все. Тоже у меня, блядь. Блядь, желчь. Какого-то, блядь, петушара. Так, вот это длинный проход, да. Погнали. Вот Константину вообще отдать эту корону было прикольно. Он вроде прошел обряд, блин, он такой же абориген стал, блин. Вроде спокойный. Можно было бы, ну, был бы выбор. Может, здесь так и будет. Опа. Так. Дот Хантер. Нахуя? Лагерь. Раз, два, три. Ну, похер на этот лагерь. Я буду верховным, у меня корона. Ура! За мной армия. Будем править целым континентом. Так, вышли. Туда. Так, мне ваши эти пожитки не нужны. Буду верховным, мне все принесут. Так. Походу наверх надо, блин. Чук-чук-чук-чук. Да. Все, там мы переберемся. Так, где? Ну, чуть-чуть осталось. Опа. Стой. Здесь вот, да, по-моему, олень жил или нет? Земли. Ладно, посмотрим по сюжету. Так, что тебе там давно не заходили? Боеприпасики есть? Есть. 5 штучек. Щедрый, блядь. Сюда. Так, вот это мне нужно. Так. Вот эта хуйня мне нужна. Продать. Хороший меч. Собирай. Кости нужны, что ли? Стоять. Надо патриками запастись. Все. Патроны есть, остальное нужно скинуть. Сумка сюда. Кстати. Ладно, погнали. С кем будем? Так, а где этот? А с чего я должен вообще с вами говорить? Вот он. Олень, блядь. Ты же, ты.
I went into the tomb. I found the ancient crown of the High Kings.
And so, you entered into one of our most sacred places. This adventure has brought you wisdom, understanding of our people, and of your own history. This relic is venerated. The one who wears it will certainly be elected. But you know that, do you not?
Yes, I do. I need to be certain that whoever is named will help me meet Enon Fricton.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is being played here than a simple meeting. You know that I work for a tempering of spirits, the healing of wounds of Tifredi, and those of your own country. But the decision is yours. To the son that was lost and be found on our island.
На,
Take it. I trust you.
делаю на тебя
In
ставку.
your wisdom, may we be guided towards a peaceful future.
The council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire. You have my promise.
Будем ждать. Он, да? Козлы наебали, блядь. Вообще левого выбрали, блядь.
Congratulations, Dungus. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enon Fricton?
You are burning with the impatience of youth. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifradi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance in 2 days, and I will open its doors for you.
Thank you, Dungus. I'll be there.
I hope you have some cards or dice on you to pass the time, unless you'd rather go somewhere else.
Блин, ждать идти, ждать идти, ждать. Там особо таких заданий нет. Кренделькам этим помочь только и все. А смысла не вижу.
There you are, Karat.
How was the encounter?
Enon Fricton welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path and keep a confident heart. Those who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. What all I'm saying.
Круто. Погнали. тропу справа, да? Не оглядываться. Так. Здесь, наверное, есть проход или нет? Нету. Слева. Справа. Ладно, погнали сюда. По карте что? Лагерь. Ворота. Лагерь. Ладно. Не побегу назад уже. Нехилый тут город, да. Все дымит, пыхтит. На каком-то вулкане, походу, все это, блин. Вот он. Короткий путь, да? Справа, слева петлял кругами, да? Мне, короче, подсказал. Вот оно, дерево. Охеренное. Пальцы отвалились.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on mir Friedinen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frictimen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rocked in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be told by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
Печально. Ладно, пацаны и девчонки, рвем когти. Кто-то прошел, кто-то, блядь, прошел.
I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom, which may sometimes be difficult to grasp. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan knows how to heal the Earth.
Thank you, Dunkus. I suppose I just need time to think.
You haven't told me everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on your forehead.
It is true. But it is something I must verify by myself.
I see. Do not hesitate to come and find me if I can help you. Qua aulum secarans.
Goodbye.
Ну и что? Ладно, пошли. Надо узнать, что за хуй, блядь, пробрался, блин. Его ж убить надо, блин. Как он кузена убьет своего, блин? Так, пошли. Может, это он и был, блядь. В тихом омуте черти водятся. Конечно, если бы я ему корону отдал, я чувствую, мы пожалели бы, блин. Все пожалели бы. Потому что в то, что он превратился, он уже стал говнистым, блядь. А тут еще больше власти. О, было бы вообще жопа.
I'm so glad to see you. You're right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and the Coin Guard. Quite brazen, isn't it? That they would send us an emissary after having tried to assassinate. The commander must have a solid reason. That's what I hope. Your Excellencies, we're listening.
San Mateus has been sustaining particularly violent assaults. Our soldiers are exhausted. Soon it will be the inhabitants who will pay the price.
And of course, it is on their behalf that you dare to come find me.
The commander was hoping that, in the face of such a threat, you would forget our past differences.
Oh, how sensitive of him.
Sire, Hikmet is under attack as well. We are almost certain that this is a new maneuver of the islanders. Governor Burren is hoping that you will accept to send him your cousin as well as some troops.
My heart truly bleeds at hearing such tales. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No. I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We are so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Чё молчишь, блядь?
And of course, you also have the gratitude of the guard.
Все, съебались. Короче, базар есть.
Constantine,
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Miel Frictamen.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large...
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old, bearded... Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he...
No. According to him, we are responsible by exploiting the earth so much. We have poisoned it, and the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So,
he says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking... He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Рассказать, не рассказать, рассказать, не рассказать. Странно. Вот мы в раздумье. Эти еще так смотрят, давят на меня глазами. Блин, выколол бы. Побрей усы, блядь. Блин, они все слышали, не поддержат, конечно, ладно.
But it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Нечего мне тебе больше рассказывать. Мне тебя убить придется, походу. Бля, сейчас к этим чудикам гнать, блин. Им там все, блин. помогать, объяснять. Ладно. Тут у нас что, встретиться с нами? Хитман. Бля, ну я б лучше Хитману помог. Хотя они тоже в себя проявили не с лучшей стороны.
Don't hesitate, Adam.
Блять, столько хуйни всякой. Все. Пока.
Sir Desade, I'm glad to see that our past differences have not prevented you from coming.
Your emissary informed us that your city is under attack.
Our city and our lands. Hordes of animals are attacking us relentlessly and my men are exhausted. I received a message from one of our outposts. They say they can't hold out much longer. I am not a sentimental man. Deaths in combat aren't unusual. But I cannot accept that my men are being devoured by beasts which, as soon as they are killed, are replaced by more beasts. I want to know where this attack is coming from, who is leading it, and more importantly, I want it to stop. I'm counting on you for this, Desade. They say you have a talent for investigations. Go to the East Outpost and help them hold it. Seeing reinforcements should raise their morale. The officer in charge will undoubtedly be able to tell you where these creatures come from and how to find their source. I'm not really used to saying this, but we really need help. So, please?
How could I refuse in the face of such a diplomatic effort? I will depart right away, and I hope to make it there in time.
Thank you, Desade. You are brave. Anything else?
I will leave you to your business.
Good.
Стоят они, молятся здесь, блин. Ладно, сейчас разберемся. Сейчас домой забежим, телепортнемся. А здесь возле замка, главное, не дали домика мне поставить. Опа. Ну, здесь как-то уютнее даже. У выхода замок рядом. Нормально. Так, с кем тут потрещать, блин? Давай, жалуйся, блядь.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers. Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit I was praying for more soldiers. But any help, we're under attack every night. And we've already lost a lot of them at this rate. We won't...
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you
still have some time to prepare before these...
All right, let's wait.
Ready weapons? There they are!
Ooh, крутяк. Смотри. О, они такие, блядь. Все мощные, блядь. Этого мы так добьем, да? Дайте пройти, блядь. Прошел, блядь. И все? Опять? Ух ты! Подлекайся. Я так хочу добить мечом своим. Все. Еще раз. Смотри, блядь, сколько их здесь. Молодца, 3 волны.
We have succeeded. Bravo, soldiers. We have resisted. You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy.
Да ладно, бля.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter. If it weren't for you, the outposts would have undoubtedly...
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much long. We must uncover the origin of these...
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago, in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came first and foremost. Why they are attacked, but I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid...
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track...
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Life.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my...
You be careful.
Так, надо собрать эту всю луду, блядь. Что-то, блядь.
We aren't far from Vedlug. I hope it's just a coincidence.
You think Daedra might be involved?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Так, разведчиков сначала найдем. Так, ладно, разведчиков, так разведчиков. Бля, я туда пошел? Нет. Продать мне тебя нечем. Так, что у нас тут? Ясно. Занесло их сюда, блядь. Нечистая, блядь.
The soldiers' tracks lead to the northeast. We should follow if we want to find them.
А мы что делаем? Так, мне тут дали опыта немножко. Это у нас что? Ловкость, ловкость, сила, выносливость. Ладно, на по оружию посмотрим. Тут самые бесявые, блядь, типа, блядь. Этого хочу, бля. Ух ты, блядь.
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of there. We found raised stones there, the ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there, a beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here, take the key.
Деньги есть там? Ладно, погнали. Странные типы, блядь. Ну давай их въебем, похуй. этим и так разберусь. Все продам. Тогда все мое не берется. Почему? Ладно. Это они, короче, до сюда дошли, здесь открыли палатку. О, блин. О, сундучок. Припрятали тут хабарчик, да? Да, говнячий хабар. А вот наше чудище, блядь. Ну что, готово? Ух. Блять. Нахуй тебя. Ух ты. Держись, братуха, держись, блять. Жестковатый тип, ну. Защита. Убиваемся. Ух ты, блядь. На меня, блядь.
This creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers, as if it was sick. That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led.
Кому-нибудь из вас отдать его? проклятая ловкость. Ну, никто из вас не потянет. Ладно. Так, стоять, стоять. Ловкость. Сила. Сила. Ловкость. Давай ловкость, ловкость. Ну-ка, где у нас? Чик. Характеристики. Ты у нас сила. Ловкость. Блять, это только второй уровень будет. Или это третий открылся? Что, проверим. Так, не могу, не могу, не могу. Не могу. Не могу. Могу. Забрал. 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 Так, теперь нам надо что? Прикинуть, что у нас там. Так, сюда. Ловкость. Тут хорош, 360. Хуйня, хуйня. Хуйня. Взяли. Нет, у меня нормально будет. Так, поехали дальше. По всем. Ты тоже с пушкой. Ты что хочешь, это или это? Да, вот это тебе дадим. Пробивание брони. Да, это все нормально, пусть она будет у тебя. Так, ты у меня что? О, забирай. Так, ну все, это остальное можно продать. Погнали, все равно через рынок пойдем. Упс. Как-то я, блин, пропустил поворот. А улучшить могу? Могу. Сейчас дома разберемся. Сейчас это мы продадим, все не нужно. Продать. Да, ну это какой-то охеренный меч. Ладно, вот это продать. 47, блядь. это оставим пока, блин.
Goodbye.
А, еще у тебя есть
Don't
патронов.
hesitate to have a ram it.
Купить. Кстати, можно у него что посмотреть. Вот, пожалуйста. Физический урон. А, это кольцо, блядь. О, ловкость 3. Не канает. Не канает. Не канает. Всё хуйня, блядь. Что у нас со шлемами, блядь? Перчатки. Что хуйня, блядь?
Goodbye.
Пока.
May the enlightened always keep
Decide to what do I owe this visit? You're back, and I hear that the attacks are over. You do have a gift. How are my men doing? Who's behind all this?
The outpost sustained an assault, but most of your men survived. Alas, except for those your officer sent to discover the source of the attacks.
They shall be honored, posthumously, if it is thanks to them that you stop this.
It is so. By following their tracks, I discovered the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Manae, a guardian of the mountains.
So the natives are behind this?
I doubt it. The creature seemed sick, as if it had been driven mad with rage. The natives respect their guardians too much to do such a thing. No. There is someone else behind these attacks, but for now, I don't know who it is.
Find out who, and I will have the pleasure of hanging them myself. Thank you, Desade. I truly regret my past actions against you and your cousin. Anything else?
О, репутация, блядь.
I will leave you to your business.
Good.
Ну-ка, покажи мне. О, островитяне, монетная стража, блядь. Ну, осталось нафты какие-то, телема, блядь. Баска. А, ты чепуха, блядь. Почему ты со мной не хочешь? Баска. Что ты на меня такой злой? У нас общие боеприпасы, да. Ладно. Пойдем остаток продадим и поможем в другом городе.
Don't hesitate.
А есть где плащи? Дай-ка плащи посмотреть хочу, блин. Где плащи, блядь? Нету нихуя, блядь. Ни плащей, нихуя, блядь. Я бы плащик сменил бы, блин. Так, ладно. Так, меч скинуть. Так, сумка. Так. Здесь все, короче, ловко, сила, духовная сила, сила, ловкость, сила, кольцо божественной магии. Магию я не прокачивал, так что мне тут... О, что это? Мне тут ничего не светит. Так, вот он. Хикмета, блядь. Так, что у тебя появилось? Боеприпасы взяли. Так, Патриков надо сделать, да? Все, блядь, с вопросами ко мне. Точно хотел улучшить. Как я забыл. Не зря зашел. Так, сюда. Сумка, сундук. Вот этот весь хлам. Здесь берем. Так, здесь у нас. Так, здесь у нас. Поехали смотреть. Броня пробивается на 20. Неинтересно. Неинтересно. Вот. Память 440. Значит, вот это, да? Чик, сделали. Теперь тебя посмотрим. Пробивная. $440. Все. Горда, блин. Как посмотреть, что тут нового? Ничего не появилось. Что-то такое, блин, прям помощнее. Ничего. Ну ладно, хер с ним. Скидываем лут весь. Так, сумка. Все, погнали. Вот тут вообще возле рынка, заебись. Вышел, купил себе, что нужно, пошел, блин.
Lord Desade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency,
And you have Hannah, they do not believe if we...
A guard?
No, I sent a last. The savage?
Could you...
Alas, she's leading.
Very well.
Be so kind.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon? I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Hack conductors to... But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth...
I cannot understand. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my... Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his son?
I never... I promise you that I had that man went beyond his orders. I assure you, I implore you. Please accept my sincerest and...
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid...
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman.
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps...
No. That is terrible. What a shame. I am truly sorry. Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message. She has told me that you have my
pleasure.
Indeed, and we have the means to
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers...
I see where this is headed. But I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such...
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no... Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have to... What use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers? I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible. If that were the case, that would... Since you have been of such service to my people, and this, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it... You must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
С корнями, блядь, на ты разговаривает. Ромашка пошла, бля. Ух ты, война. Так, надо меч проверить. Какой мне тесок, блядь. Эх, нахуй. Ебать. Что-то тут вообще все, блин. Походу никто не выжил, да? Есть кто живой? Живые есть?
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them.
But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that is why we're here. Governor Burren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sent.
Can you tell me which—
Sorry, Your Excellency, you have to understand. I hope that those who are here, not to mention that, so you can go and...
I understand that your situation is desperate, that you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it's not simply about me saving a few men. It's about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You hope that you will stop these attacks, but you have no way of knowing whether you'll manage to do so or not. Sorry, Your Excellency.
Еще уговаривать ее надо, блядь.
We were supposed to receive... If you can bring...
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. It must have been attacked.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find.
The three of you won't be... Please, hurry.
We're departing right away. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Так, и что? И что мне делать? Нет, надо договорить.
You've returned. So...
Sorry, Captain.
Hurry up.
Governor Burren asked if we... I need to...
No.
Издеваешься, блядь?
Sorry, Captain.
Hurry up.
Could you tell me again what it is that you...
We were supposed... If you can...
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New... It must have been...
Very well.
The three of you, please, hurry. Without them, we're even less...
We're departing right... Captain, I must insist that you tell me which way they went.
I refuse, Your Excellency. Not till the situation here at the outpost changes. Get us some help and I'll be glad to give you all the instructions you need.
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Помочь? Чем тебе помочь, блядь? Сука. Караванщик. Идем глянем, блин. У меня там тоже есть. Что спросить?
Soldiers, are you the ones who are supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you.
Вот, другое дело, да? Нет? Это, сука, все горит, нахуй. Ладно. Так, куда пойдем? Туда, да? Да. Мы тут не лазили, походу еще здесь. О, крутяк. Погнали. Бля, хочу проверить еще раз меч свой. Ну, иди сюда, блядь. Эх. На нахуй. На нахуй. О, сейчас ответишь мне. Мразота, блядь. Моей палки еще никто не убегал. Эх, нахуй. Понеслась. Так, здесь трупы валяются, понятно.
carriage. Must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look. This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some animal prints. They were being chased.
They must have tried to escape them by taking this small path.
Let's follow them.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining. They must all be dead. I'm more worried about the bullshit.
Две папочки, блядь. Сука. Охереть, охереть. Да ты полечись, блядь. Охереть. Вот это было, блядь. Походу он себе хвост прокачал лучше, чем я свой меч, блин. Надо, короче, ему натрубить его, блядь, нахуй. И с этим хвостом, блядь, бегать. Собрали. Пойдем глянем. Всех нахуй перебили, блядь.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. It'll take a bit of work, but I should be able to fix that.
Make it quick. I'm afraid that the beasts may not give us a lot of breathing space.
There. It's a makeshift repair, but it should be enough to reach the outpost.
We'd do well to depart now. Dragging this carriage won't be easy.
Let's go. An attack could happen soon.
Here you are. I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost to 3 of my men.
It wasn't an easy task, so I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain. Now, can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Denea Exregao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Ex.
О чем с ней еще можно говорить? Наверное, к костру быстрее вернуться, блин, да? Так, надо еще, походу, одну кикимору завалить какую-то. Нет. Да ладно тебе. Так. Тут все рядом.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one. When we finally found it, they must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Ох, испытай мою ярость. Чё? Да, ну меч тяжеловато, неповоротливо, блядь. Все, продам. Здоров, пацаны. Выследили такие, да? Да я с ним к ним хожу уже, блядь, полгода, блядь. Они их только сейчас выследили, блядь.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals were being led by some sort of guardian. It resembled a Nardaig Menamen, but its skin was black and covered in ulcers.
I have never seen a guardian that fits the description you've given. I don't think they exist.
Could a Denaigad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't understand anything. The Nardaig are our ancestors. None of our people would make a Nardaig suffer, even if their heart was black and full of resentment.
And yet someone or something is making the beasts aggressive here as well. And we must find it.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me!
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if we can go from this fight.
О, идет. Так, надо собрать лут, пока он не дошел. Это что-то новое, блядь. Это он за мной охотится, блядь. Да нахуй.
What happened to our Nardai? No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It resembled the other guardian I told you about, as if they had the same disease.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last, the attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries. And saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duran. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalen segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Ну вот как-то так. Два очка, тихо, тихо, стоять. Ага. Ладно, талант, что у нас тут? Наука, харизма, энергичность, ремесло. Да. Все три прокачаны, да? Ну, круто. Сейчас мы сможем... Ой, сорян. Улучшать свою броню. Погнали. Все, пока, девки. спит. Люди воюют нормально, он тут спит, блядь. Все правильно. Так, что у тебя есть? Для меня сила 4, 3, 3, 3 надо, да? Ни хера нет. Ладно. Тут тоже ни хера нет. Так. Пойдем посмотрим, что у нас здесь. Не, ну я-то думал, что что-то будет поинтереснее. Оказывается, что, блядь, нихуя тут ничего интересного. А, ну ладно, есть 65. О, видишь? Ну вот, можно улучшить. Нужны ботинки. Два. Ну, тоже уж 4. Вот это нормально. Короче, можно немножко прокачаться. Ладно, но это другой раз. Так, ладно, пойдем этому хую расскажем обо всем.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. Exactly like the one who led the attacks against San Mateus.
These creatures normally why did this one attack them?
I don't think so. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks. But
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom. While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help.
Without you, the population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Все, мы крутые, блин. Что у нас тут? Константину, как всегда, блядь, на отчет. Такой домик деревянный. Ну, я же говорил. Ясно.